everyone. Yeah, I'm sorry on the vlog that I cut off when I was 7 centimeters dilated. Like I was like between 6 and she said she could stretch it to 7. So yeah, well, here she is. I had went to the bath and when I was in the bathroom, I dilated like to 9 basically, and I guess it helped way so much more to be in the bath because once I got in, I literally felt like the gravity difference in my back, and like the tension was different. It moved. It helped, like being in the water and everything. And um yeah, and then I was telling Ricardo, I was like, oh, well, he was like checking me out down there, and he's like, he's like, there's red stuff coming out. So he went to tell the doctor, or no, he's like, oh, do I tell the doctor? Do I tell the doctor? And I'm like, yeah, well, no, just wait. And and then I was like getting sensation to push, like I had like a contraction and I kind of pushed with it, and then I'm like, oh, well, tell them I'm getting sensation to push because that's what they told me to tell them. So I had sensation to push, and yeah, he went out there and went to tell the midwife and the nurse, and they're like, okay, well, we'll get you out of the bath and we'll put you on the bed and see how much you're dilated. When we saw how much I was dilated, I was already 9 centimeters. She's like, well, but you still have that water ball. Like, I didn't break my water, I guess, when I don't know what liquid it was, but like when I thought I had broke it, she was saying that it could have been like the water around, I don't know, something like that. Or like my bladder, it was probably just like the pressure of my bladder actually being able to release. Well, she's like, do you want us to pop the bubble, or do you want us to wait a while and have it pop by itself? Or like just do it in a couple minutes, like have it pop and you'll be having here in a couple minutes. I'm like, yeah, let's just pop that. So she pops the water, and like right as soon as she pops it, I have a contraction. She's like, do not push in your first couple contractions because you are still 9 centimeters. Like, you need to dilate to 10. And so, like, I think I passed 2, and then the third one I could not, like, I had to push. And she's like, just do what your body tells you. Like, she didn't even tell me, no, don't, like how they did with Mikolai. She was like, do what your body tells you. Like, do what you feel. And I was laying down in those contractions, but then, like, I felt like a lot of pressure, so I'm like, okay, like, I still want to deliver squatting. So I stop looking at me. So I was like, oh, can I still squat? Because I didn't want to deliver on my back. And she's like, well, if you have the energy. So I just got right up on my feet in like a squatting position right there on the bed, no bar or anything. And Ricardo held me helped me up on my back. And I did one push, and her head was like almost popping out. Did another push, her head popped out. Another push, and her whole body just popped out, and she was right there on the bed. And Ricardo wanted to catch her and everything, but he was like, he couldn't catch her and hold me at the same time. And my mom was recording. Everybody couldn't be there because it happened so fast. Oh, but about like, well, yeah, you guys saw that in the vlog, right? I was gonna say, yeah, I woke up and had a lot of pain and I was already dilated, but yeah, it was pretty quick. The pain, I felt like it was the same, kind of. I just felt like the contractions more, and I was like, Mom, I don't, like, right before we went to bed, I'm like, Mom, I don't think it's gonna take that long. Like, I don't think it's gonna take 24 hours for her to come out. And if it does, oh my gosh, like, this is painful. And now I know why it was so painful, because I dilated so quickly. And yeah, when she came out, she went to they put her right on my chest. which I liked. And she didn't start breathing right away, like when Ricardo cut the umbilical cord. She didn't start breathing right away, but like you could tell she wanted to, so they took her to like where they cleaned them up and everything, and Ricardo was recording her, and they were patting her feet to get her to start breathing, and they had her on one of those little oxygen pump thingies, and yeah, she started breathing right there, started crying, and she ended up doing really good. And I did have strep B, something like that, staph B, no, strep. Yeah, and when they gave it to me was in the last video of the vlog, where I was saying that I was about to go in the restroom. They had just given it to me there, but since I dilated so quickly, like 3-4 centimeters in like less than an hour, it didn't go through my system enough to get to her. So what ended up happening overnight, over Tuesday night, then she was like grunting and everything, and she ended up having the infection. Well, they didn't say that she had the infection because her things couldn't really tell, her labs, but they gave her antibiotics because they found like a little bit, kind of. So they gave her antibiotics and everything, and she got released today, which is Wednesday, which means that it cured and everything. The antibiotic worked, and she ended up doing really good, and she's nursing like amazing, which makes me happy because if you've seen my videos before of Mikolai, I was pumping excessively, and it's just way easier now. What? Oh, Bea's over here helping me. And my hair is a mess. I have not gotten up yet. I still have to feed her again, but she's knocked out. And Mikolai just went to bed. She weighed 5 pounds, 13 ounces. And she was 18 inches long, right? Yeah, I keep forgetting. And Mikolai is kind of weirded out. He knows she's a baby and everything, and he sees her, but like, the only time he hugged her was that picture that I have posted, or yeah, hugged her, picked her up, and now he's just like kind of weirded out, but he knows, and he's helping. He helped throw away her diaper, and he put the blanket on her, this one right here. So we're seeing how it goes, and Blue loves her. He just wants to always kiss her. And yeah, we have to follow up tomorrow. See, hopefully she keeps doing good at her weight. And yeah, make sure she doesn't get yellow or anything. You know, wake her up right now to finish eating. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything. Her lungs were really good about the cholestasis. So she ended up like being amazing after that. After birth, I couldn't stop crying because I was just so thankful and like just thanking God that everything went out good, and that through all of the NSTs being so long and like wondering if she was doing good or if I was gonna have to go through C-section or like delivery right there and then. It's just been a stressful, nerve-wracking experience, and I'm just happy that it all went through really good. And now she's here, and I'm amazing and a blessing to. It's just crazy. Alright, I've already been talking too much. Wrap it up. Stop! Okay, bye.